welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, this is going to be a wrap with me. I've got my brown paper right here, my ribbons and my golden bows, and of course a box of presents. I am going to be chatting to you and wrapping with you today, and without further ado, let's get into the video. You want to say hi? Oh, she's the most adorable. Look, are you in the light? Is it a bit bright over here? Show them how you can almost sit up, but not really. But you can for a little bit. Ready?
Hey. Okay.
Oh, a little bit. You're holding your head up though, aren't you? Wait, see if I can balance you. No. I've got so many different things that I'm going to be chatting to you about, like what I've got on my wish list. Obviously I did a wish list video, but I've got a couple of new bits and bobs that I added to it as time has gone on, where I've actually bought my Christmas presents from. Obviously I will be showing you a couple of my Christmas presents in this video, the ones that I'm actually wrapping, and I'll tell you where I've got them from and everything like that. My winter and Christmas bucket list, my favourite YouTubers, my favourite celebrities, brands I want to work with, and my opinions on like the new Christmas movies that I've watched and things like that. So they're the sort of things I'm going to be talking to you about whilst I'm wrapping. Quickly want to say, if you are my mum, my dad, my stepdad John, or my brother Ryan, then please don't watch this video. As much as I would love you to watch it, you will spoil the surprise of your Christmas presents. But thank you for watching the rest of my videos and for supporting me. Right, so I'm using brown paper this year. I got this roll from Wilko's. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like £1 or £1.50 or something. And I've basically been wrapping all my presents exactly the same this year. Whereas in other years, I kind of like bought loads of different rolls of wrapping paper, and then sort of I choose my wrapping paper for that person like accordingly to like their personality. So like I usually go by their vibes, but this year I've done the same wrapping paper for everybody to try and save time, and also this is like biodegradable and recyclable, which is a lot better for the environment, so that's another reason why I wanted to convert to brown paper this year. Let's choose the first present. The first thing here is this sriracha to go, and basically my stepdad John loves sriracha sauce, and so I got in these little like clip-on mini bottles that he can put in his bag or whatever, or put attach them to his car keys or something, and so he can take them when he's like traveling or going to like a restaurant or something. He can take these with him because most restaurants don't really serve this sort of sauce. I've got this from Amazon, I'm pretty sure, so that's where you can get these from. I originally saw them on Urban Outfitters actually, but then I went back to get them a couple weeks later and they'd gone, so I ended up getting them off Amazon in the end. First topic I'm going to talk to you about is my favourite celebrities. I know it's a pretty random topic, but like I just thought it'd be kind of interesting, I don't know, I guess for you guys to listen to. And basically my favourite celebrities are Emilia Clarke. She's my #1 top fave celeb. I actually have watched about 8, 9, 10 videos on YouTube about her since I've been broken up for Christmas. She's just the most amazing actress, and she really reminds me of myself, and she also reminds me of my good friend Lara as well. So I think I just feel like a connection to her, even though I've obviously never met her before. I feel like if I met her we'd get on really well, because I think we have a lot of like similarities in our personalities and our style and everything, and she just seems so friendly and kind. I also really love Anne Hathaway. I think she's really cool. I mean, I'm going with actresses and actors right now, but I also obviously love Anastasia Kingsnorth, Saffron Barker. I don't really know like if you class them celebrities, because I feel like they don't really call themselves celebrities, but in my opinion they kind of are. They are my favourite YouTubers as well, which I'm actually going to talk to you about my favourite YouTubers, so that's why I didn't like mention them straight away. Who else do I really like? Oh, Little Mix, love Little Mix. Oh, opinions on Jessie leaving Little Mix. I feel like this is a hot topic at the moment. I think it's okay. I think I'm really just happy for Jessie in a way, because this is what's best for her. It's what's best for her mental health, and I think that's the most important thing. We've really got to be thinking about our mental health, especially at the moment. There's a lot of people struggling. The rest of Little Mix seem to be okay about it and everything. And I also read this thing, and I kind of like agree with it, about Jessie leaving is kind of showing that you have to do what's best for you sometimes, and it showed, you know, young children that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to do what is right for you, really. I think she can do what she wants to do, really. She's been part of the band for ages now, and if it's just not what she's feeling anymore, I think she has the right to leave and to move on with her life, you know. She joined that band as a teenager and she's had a really great time out of it, and then I think it's okay if she wants to leave. Then, you know, she's an adult now, she wants to probably do other things, and I think that's fine. But anyways, going back to the celebrity topic, who else do I actually really like? I feel like I'm not a particularly like celebrity obsessed person. Oh my gosh, Dove Cameron, how could I forget Dove Cameron though? Love Dove Cameron, mainly due to Descendants, but I love her songs as well. I've been absolutely obsessed with listening to her songs recently, so yeah, oh, she's great, I love her. I also really like people from Modern Family, like the cast of Modern Family, so I think I've spoken about this a little bit before on my channel before, but I absolutely love watching Modern Family, and me and my parents watch it. And oh, it's such a good series. I started watching it from season 6, like the middle or end of season 6. I started like a random episode because John had been watching it for years and years and years, and he was re-watching it, and then I started watching it once with him, and my mum did as well, and then I just got really into it. So we watched season 6 and season 7, and then we went back to season 1, and now we're rewatching the whole thing, and then we're going to watch season 8. Is it 8 or is it season 7? At the end, but anyway. And we're going to actually watch that because it wasn't on Netflix. And I don't know if it's on Netflix now or whether we got the DVD. I think they added it to Netflix, but before it was only on Sky. So we couldn't watch the last season, which I was really sad about. And I cannot wait to watch it because I feel like it's going to be so exciting. Okay, so moving on to my favourite YouTubers. As I already said, my favourite YouTubers are Saffron Barker, Anastasia Kingsnorth, Dad v Girls, Family Fizz. Oh, love the family channels, the LeBrant fam. I also really love Jazzy, Emily Canham, and then I absolutely love James and Karis. I've been watching them a lot recently. They're having a baby soon and they are just so sweet. So then I actually bought this Nivea men's lip balm, and this is for John, and I haven't actually told my mum and John this, but what I'm going to be doing for Christmas is I have got them like basically loads of small presents. I haven't really got them big presents, although for John, he has asked me if I could do him a photo album. I've got a photo album here, and then I ordered some free prints which are here, and I'm gonna basically put all these photos in this album for him. So that's his like main present, but I've got them loads of little bits and bobs that I think they'll really like. There's some just sort of self-care bits and stuff like that, and things that they wouldn't usually go out and particularly buy themselves, and that's what I got them for Christmas this year. Okay, so which brands would I like to work with? I think I'd really like to work with Primark and ASOS and places like that because they're like my favourite clothing shops. However, I do think that there is things that they could definitely do to improve being, you know, better for the environment and not being like such fast fashion brands. I do really love their clothes and I do love their like products and stuff, so I would quite like to work with them. But I would also love to work with businesses that take environmentally friendly things very seriously, you know, being eco-friendly and not testing on animals and being cruelty free and all things like that. I would love to work with a business like that because I think it's very important to promote those sort of things, and they are the sort of things I would like to promote on my YouTube channel. Glossybox is another business I love to work with, but also it's just small businesses. I think I'd love to help promote small businesses products because I know that so much hard work goes into making their products, and the people who have little small businesses are just the loveliest people and they work so hard on their businesses. So yeah, I would love to promote and work with a smaller business as well. I'm now going to talk to you about where I've shopped for Christmas presents this year. So I have shopped on Boots, as I said. A lot of these things in this video are from Boots. I've shopped on Etsy actually a little bit. I think this is the first time I've actually bought anything from Etsy, just because I didn't really know much about it. But I think that's really great because then I'm buying from small businesses, and they're, you know, each sale that a small business makes I know means so much to that person who's made that product, so that makes me really happy to buy from them. I've also bought from Amazon, and I also bought from Depop, so therefore those things were like secondhand and kind of like reusing products. I've got this Vaseline for my mum, so I'm just gonna wrap this in here. I'm now going to chat a little bit about some Christmas films I've watched recently. I have watched Noel, that obviously was pretty new out on Disney Plus, and Godmothered as well. I watched that. I did speak a little bit about these on my vlogs, I think, but I haven't like spoken about them in loads of detail. Godmothered I really liked. Some bits were quite predictable, but it wasn't too bad. It was still a really great film, and I think, oh, I don't know which one I preferred. I think I preferred Godmothered over Noel in terms of it was less cheesy, and I think I preferred that about it. But Godmothered wasn't as Christmassy and festive as Noel. I think Noel was a super cheesy Christmas film. It had some nice songs in it and stuff like that. So yeah, I did really like that about Noel. I think it was a cool film overall. But it was so predictable, like you kind of just knew what was going to happen, which is fine, you know, for Christmas films, because I think a lot of Christmas films are like that, and that's okay. The general gist of Godmothered was this godmother called Eleanor, or Eleanor, basically went from, I can't remember what the place is called, but the like land where all of the fairy godmothers like train. So she wasn't officially a fairy godmother, I don't think, but she came to like the normal world to try and become a fairy godmother, because to become one she had to like sort of complete this task. Her task was to sort of go and help this little girl who she'd received a letter from years and years ago, but when she got there this child was now an adult, and so she went there to help this person, and she did actually try and help. The kids really liked her, but the woman was kind of like, can't really have you staying in my house for all this time. They fell out at some point, some crazy things happened, like funny parts. I don't want to say too much and spoil it if you actually were wanting to watch the film. In the end, I'm pretty sure she ended up coming with a fairy godmother. I think it was a good ending. I honestly can't really remember. And then Noelle was about Santa's daughter, who had always wanted to have a role in sort of Christmas, and a proper role, but she had never really been given a good role. It was her brother, because he was a boy, had been passed down the role of being Santa, but it turns out that he didn't actually want to be Santa. So he goes off to like America or something, and then Noelle goes to try and find him and get him to come back, because she basically told him to go on holiday because he needed a bit of a break because he was getting stressed and stuff. So she was like, go on holiday. He went and then decided he didn't want to come back, and so she had to go and try and find him and get him to come back. He didn't really want to, and then basically in the end she ends up becoming Santa, I'm pretty sure. Hope I haven't just told you false information, but I'm pretty sure that she ended up becoming Santa, which again was quite predictable, because like I knew from the first like 5 minutes of the film starting that that was pretty much going to be the ending of the film. Other than that, it was a good film. I liked the songs, I liked the characters and everything, but there was quite a lot of animated stuff in it. Like there was loads of stuff that was like really fake. Obviously it's typical Disney, like that's fine, but I wasn't kind of expecting it to be as much animation as there was. I have these tiny gold bows, and it's so adorable because it's literally a mini version of the big ones, and then it goes on the presents that are really small, and it just looks like a mini version of like my big presents. I'll show you what I mean. I just feel like it looks so adorable because it's just a literal mini version of it. I'm going to leave you for a little bit whilst I wrap a couple of more presents, otherwise we are going to be here for like 2 hours, because obviously I'm chatting, so I'm being quite slow at my wrapping. But I'm just going to show you the next couple of bits that I'm going to wrap whilst I'm gone, and then I will come back to you and we'll wrap some more together. But I don't want this video to be like an hour long. I've got this, my mum, this foundation brush, because she literally uses her foundation brushes and her makeup brushes until they are just that metal bit and the brush on the end, like the bottom falls off, and she's still using it because she doesn't like go and get a new one. I don't know why, but yeah, I got her this. I think that'll be a really useful and practical gift. I also got this Laura Ashley hand and nail cream, and I actually thought this was going to be like half the size. I thought it was going to be like this big so it could go in a handbag, and it's actually ended up being a lot bigger. I then got this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream, and this is the exact cream that I use every single day, and it's my favourite cream ever. It's so incredible for your skin. especially if you have dry or sensitive skin. And I thought that I would get her this because she uses my cream all the time because she doesn't really have like her own moisturizer, and I thought I'd get her own and she'll hopefully really like this. Oh my goodness, how cute is this little present? I feel like this is the sort of present that you see like on adverts or stuff like that. Now we're going to move on to some more. So for John, I got him this Ted Baker hair and body wash, and this is vintage amber. I obviously again have no idea what this smells like, but this was also from Boots, and let's just see. That smells amazing. That smells so good. It's described as top notes of lemon, mandarin leaf, a heart of jasmine and pepper infusions, base notes of smooth vanilla and moss. And like I said, this is vintage amber, and I thought the packaging was really nice in this one. I thought it looked a lot more expensive. It's like rose gold and a dark green, but the smell, so glad I went with this because the smell is amazing. Also, I'm going to talk to you about the new things I added onto my wish list that I didn't say in my video before, because I've actually added like quite a few bits and bobs that I didn't ask for previously. I really wanted a 23andMe test. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically a like DNA test, kind of. It's just really cool, and I've wanted this 23andMe test for years. I would also love a phone printer. I didn't actually tell anyone a lot of these things that I'm telling you right now. I didn't actually tell many people them, so it's very unlikely that I'm going to get these for Christmas, because I, like I said, didn't really mention it to anyone that I wanted this stuff. But yeah, a phone printer would be really cool. Some UV glasses that sort of help with the blue light and things like that. So I thought that'd be really helpful for my eyes, because obviously when I'm editing, if it's late at night, I don't want it to like affect my eyes, because I feel like my eyesight's got a lot worse recently. Like I can't see the camera properly right now. I can't see if I'm in focus or anything. I can't tell from here. I know I'm quite far away from the camera, but still. I'd also love an AirPod case. Again, I can't remember if I said this in the video, I don't think I did, but I'd love an AirPod case because I've got some AirPods, but I always lose them in my bag, and my friends will tell you, oh my gosh, all I say all the time is, where are my AirPods? Where are my AirPods? I can't find my AirPods. Oh no, seriously, where are my AirPods? And then I find them, and I do it with my phone as well. So I don't know if having a case will help, but it might, because they'll be less slippery, so they won't go into as many places. And they will also, like, maybe it'll be like a brighter colour, so they'll stand out a bit more. And I'm pretty sure I didn't mention this in the video, but I also have actually asked, I did ask for this one, a like acrylic nail set, so I can actually do my own acrylic nails, because I've wanted to go to the nail salon, get my nails done for months and months, but because of COVID, I just thought it was I thought it was a bit of an unnecessary like want of mine. I just thought I don't need to get my nails done, so I didn't go at any point, and it just seemed like a risk for no reason really, so I haven't gone. But I thought if I could learn how to do my nails myself, I could save myself a lot of money, and I could also save myself some time and risk. Obviously when coronavirus is like kind of over, then I won't have to worry about that risk, but still, I don't know when coronavirus is going to sort of die down or anything, so it'd be really cool if I can learn how to do my own nails. And it's just a cool skill as well, because then like I could do my friends or something, do you know what I mean? Okay, so another thing I'm going to talk to you about is my Christmas bucket list, and sort of like wish list of things I want to actually do this winter. The top thing that I really want to do this Christmas is to just have a good time. I think we've had such a challenging year, and it's been so challenging for everyone, and I just feel so fortunate that I'm actually going to be at home with my family, because there are so many people out there who aren't, and I just think it must be awful like to be in that situation. So I'm just honestly so grateful that I'm here at home with my parents, with my family, and I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, I'm sorry to anyone out there who isn't going to be at home or who isn't going to be with their families or their loved ones. Moving on to more cheerful topics and just like little bits and bobs that I'm looking forward to and things that I want to actually achieve this Christmas holidays is to sort out my school folder, because it's honestly such a mess. Just quickly going to mention what this present is before I carry on talking. This is the VO5 texturizing gum, and this is for John. It's a hair gel gums thing, and he uses this every single day, so I've got him this, and I think he'll appreciate that, because he has obviously already got a tin of it, but it's nice to have some stocked up. I'd also love to begin a project, which is kind of like a secret project that I actually haven't told anyone except for my mum, and I will tell like John about it and everything, but I haven't told any of my friends about it yet, which feels really bad because like I tell my friends everything, but they will know pretty soon. But it's like a little project that I have wanted to do pretty much my whole life. I've never properly thought, right, let's actually sit down and do this, but it's something that I've always kind of wanted to do, and I'm super excited when I finally like finish my project and I can show you. I obviously will show you as soon as possible. Nobody's telling me I can't tell you now. I just personally don't want to say what it is just yet, in case I change my mind and don't want to do it anymore. So I don't really want to commit to anything yet. That's why I haven't said what it is, but when I feel ready to tell you all, and I feel like it's coming along nicely, then I will tell you all, and I'm so excited. I honestly can't wait. Look at the little collection of gifts coming along here. I don't know how you can see them, but we're looking quite cute and really good, so happy with that. Now this next gift is my dad's present, and this is actually from Etsy. Splash Frog, that's the person who made this, and it's so cute. I got it for my dad, like I said, and it's basically an Elvis poster, because he really likes Elvis, and so do I. But look, it's like a paint splash effect. It's not actually just paper, it's on this like really cool material, and I have no idea what the material is called, but it's almost like quilted. It's really cool. So it's a good quality print, and like I said, I got it from Etsy by the seller Splash Frog. So I'll leave the link to this in the description if you're interested. It's really cool print. The final gift I'm gonna wrap is this present for my brother, and it's an Arsenal chili bottle. I got this on Amazon, and again I'll try and leave the link to this, but it's so cool. It's a beautiful red metallic-y shiny chili bottle. Another thing on my bucket list for this Christmas is to watch more Christmas films, because most years I don't watch many Christmas films, and I do watch like quite a few, but I wouldn't say I watch loads, and I think I've already watched more than I normally do already this year. I'm currently partway through watching The Holiday with my mum, and this is the first time I've ever watched The Holiday, and I love it. I actually love it so much. I didn't really think I was gonna like it that much, but oh, it's so good. I think it's really great. I think that's about it for my bucket list for this Christmas time, just because there's really not that many things I can do this year, because obviously we can't really go anywhere. I think in other years, maybe like next year, I'd love to go ice skating. I'd love to go to New York or London at Christmas time. And I'd also love to go to some Christmas markets. I obviously didn't get to go to any Christmas markets this year because they weren't on, which is really disappointing. And yeah, just things like that. I just love to do typical Christmassy things, but obviously that wasn't possible this year, but hey ho. I'm going to finish wrapping these last couple of presents, and I'm going to leave you there. I really hope you've got some wrapping done as well, if you are wrapping whilst watching this video. I hope you've been fairly productive. You've probably got a lot more wrapped than I have, because obviously I've been talking to you guys, so I've been a bit distracted and not like fully concentrating on what I'm doing, so this has taken me so much longer than it normally would to wrap presents. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon. Lots of love, Sparkle Rewind. Bye!